Okay, happy Wednesday, people. So happy 2022. I know I popped in last week to speak about the workshop that's on Sunday. So if you haven't booked yet, get your skates on, come and join us on Sunday. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so looking forward to it. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about expectation, and I wanted to speak about like where most of us are at. So I was this morning. I had such an interesting week. So on Monday I started applying for my visa for to renew my UK visa, like my spousal visa, and it was like really intense. I've literally spent 2 days. I think it's like close, like more than 70 documents later. I spent like, I think it was like at least more than 10 hours, like getting everything together, preparing everything, doing everything, the whole thing. And I was really in this space of like 3D doing like real masculine energy for 2 days. And um, it was really interesting to see my body's response to that. And the one thing that came up for me was how aware I was of like my breathing, what was happening, the stress responses in my body. Because I mean, this is a big thing, right? Like, this is literally, if I don't get this visa, like my family can't stay here, right? Like, I can't be here if I don't have this visa. And so I was just like, I was navigating the stress and I was looking at it all. And then last night, 8:30, like I submitted all the documents, and it's literally in the hands of the gods now. So, but it was very interesting for me because the one thing I noticed was that how much I had removed my body out of the state of stress that I used to live in. So while I was in corporate, before I moved here, all of that, I was like really like overworking, hyper stressed. And a big thing for me last year, and one of my goals, was to get myself out of stress and back into feeling properly in my body and all of that. And when I saw the results yesterday, well, actually, this morning when I woke up, because I went to bed last night, I had a brilliant night of sleep. It was absolutely amazing. And I was just like, dude, you've actually achieved something within your body that you set out to do last year. And it made me think about like our goals this year, like where we're going, what are we doing, how are we moving. But the fact that we need to take this time to appreciate what we've done as well. Because the fact that I had put my attention to that last year and it became a big thing for me, and I kind of like, my body's good. My body was like, cool, I can work with you, we can breathe, we can meditate, we can dance, we can do all these things together so that you can maintain equilibrium even in super stressful times, right? And then today I walk out, went for a swim this morning. I'm going to work today. Everything's good, but it's just like I need to take time to acknowledge the fact that, guess what? Like, I fucking did this. I created the space for my body to talk to me so that I know what I need and so that I can do this. So my message to you is about like, what did you set out last year to do and what did you get right? Because we take a lot of time focusing on, where am I broken, what didn't I do, how did I underachieve, all that type of stuff. But those moments where we actually go, fuck, I've done something that has benefited me in some way and it's actually changed my life more than I realize. So I want to invite you in, because there's so much pressure on, new year, new you, all that bullshit. And the thing is, like, what if you actually go into the space of, hmm, I've done this. Like, I've done certain things that has brought me joy. Take your time to feel into, what is it that you want to create this year? What do you want to work with? What do you want to do that makes you happy? What do you want to change? Not just focusing on everything that you did wrong, because this is something for me, this is part of my whole connection with the patriarchy, the whole old way of thinking, is all the shit that's wrong with us, everything. But now you have an opportunity to go, I want to do this because it's going to help me in some way, not because someone else is telling you that you're broken or that you're feeling inferior or that you're not loving yourself enough. But what is the stuff that's going to make you happy that you want to focus on? And take some time to just sit with that. So I've taken it very slow going into this year. because I've got beautiful ideas that's like swirling around at the moment. And I'm like, oh, yes, I want to create this and this and this. But I'm not feeling the need to rush in, because it's like the universe is going, set your foundations up properly. Make sure that you're good. Make sure that what you want to birth into the world this year is going to be something that is not just there, like pushed out because it needs to be pushed out, but push it out because you want to, because it brings you joy, because it's something that you really want to give to the world, not because it's an expectation of, I'm here, so I need to do this, or this one's telling me I have to do that. Or it's all about like, what is it that brings you joy? What is it that makes you feel good? So take some time to tune into that a little bit. Take some time to actually sit with it and feel into it, because these things are, this year it's about bliss. This year is about finding the joy within you and the expansion within you and seeing deeper into yourself again. Okay, so there's so much like amazing things that can be reconnected with, parts of yourself, the relationship with yourself. If you think about this year is the 6th year, right, for universally. It's about relationships, okay? But it's about your relationship with yourself, because your relationships with everyone else out in the world can only be healed and really, really in pristine condition if this is your number one priority. If you're the priority, if you're the one looking after yourself, creating the bliss, the joy, the peace, the contentment, all of that stuff within yourself, whole fucking world's gonna change. Okay. So make time for you, sit with it, like feel into what is it that you need, what is it that you want this year. Okay, don't go rushing off because everyone else is going, bah, come on. Bullshit. Like take your time, okay? We're like still in that space where we're like just like slowly easing ourselves into the year. This old way of thinking of rushing back, it's just like, no, we're laying foundations now. We're starting to do things properly. We're doing things that matter. This is not just a consequence of some timeline that's been given to us. Okay, so take some time, just chill, get in there, feel it all, like start playing with the energies, like take moments to get quiet and just write down what you need. Okay, and if you don't know, come on Sunday and join us for the workshop. I would absolutely love to have you there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be deep. It's going to be an expression, a way that you can actually start connecting with what it is that you're feeling inside of yourself and bringing that out into the world, into that beautiful space of embodiment. Okay, so if you're interested, DM me, send me a message. I'll send you the details. I've only got a few days left. And you need to get some big pieces of paper, you need to get some pastels and all that good stuff so you can come and play with us. Okay, so have a beautiful week, and just be kind to yourself. Just be kind to yourself. That is what is most needed in the world right now. Okay, so I'm sending you bucket loads of love. Have a beautiful week, and yeah, and just have fun.